hockey fans, welcome to Hashmans Hockey Hat-trick. I'm Brian, and it's Wednesday, February 28th, 2024. And as always, in the words of the immortal hockey great Badger Bob Johnson, it's a great day for hockey. Well, it's a quiet night in the NHL tonight. There's only 2 games on tap for us hockey fans tonight. And for my first pick, I'm looking at a Metropolitan Division rival. And this game is also the second game of a home-and-home series. And it features the 8th place in the Metropolitan Division's Columbus Blue Jackets. They're traveling to the Big Apple to face off against the first place in the Metropolitan Division's New York Rangers tonight. This game is a 7 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, and it's taking place under the lights of Broadway at Madison Square Garden in New York, New York. This game is the 4th and final regular season meeting between these two teams, and the Columbus Blue Jackets currently hold the lead in the regular season series at 2-1 after they recently defeated the New York Rangers 4-2 in Columbus this past Sunday. That defeat for the Rangers snapped their franchise-tying 10-game winning streak. The results of this last game were very unfortunate for the New York Rangers and New York Ranger fans, especially for how well the Rangers have been playing lately. But the results of this game are also testament to how great the sport of hockey really is, that any team can beat any other team on any given day. A last place bottom feeder team can beat a phenomenal first place team on any given day. So let's get right back into this prediction. And the Blue Jacks come into the lights of Broadway tonight with a record of 4-5-1 in their last 10 games played. And they have successfully covered the spread in all 3 of the previous contests versus the Rangers this season. I think the New York Rangers get even here tonight. I think it's going to be a tighter contest than the previous 3. So for my first pick, I like the New York Rangers on the money line at home versus the visiting Columbus Blue Jackets tonight. And like I just said, I think it's going to be a tighter, competitive game than we've seen in the last 3. I don't think as many goals are going to be scored. For my second pick, I like under 6.5 total goals scored in the Columbus Blue Jackets at the New York Rangers tonight. For my third pick in tonight's NHL action, I'm looking at the other game taking place, and that features the 5th place in the Central Division's St. Louis Blues. They're traveling up to God's country to face off against the 3rd place in the Pacific Division's Edmonton Oilers tonight. This game's an 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, and it's taking place at Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. This game is the second of 3 regular season meetings between these two teams, and the Blues won the first contest 6-3 in St. Louis just a couple weeks back on February 15th. The Blues are here on their second leg of a back-to-back. They were in Winnipeg last night facing off against the Jets. I don't have the result of that score as per my taping, but the Blues are here in Edmonton tonight on their 3rd and final game of a 3-game road trip. And before the Jets game, the Blues were just 2-3 in their last 5 games played. While the Edmonton Oilers here tonight are on their 5th and final game of a 5-game homestand, so far they've gone 1-2-1 in the first 4 games of the homestand, and they're 2-2-1 in their last 5 games played. They last played Monday night hosting the Los Angeles Kings. The Edmonton Oilers defeated the Kings 4-2, and the Oilers snapped their own 3-game skid. The Oilers are now 5-4-1 in their last 10 games played, while the St. Louis Blues, they're playing .500 hockey. They're 5-5 in their last 10 games played. I do give the advantage to the Edmonton Oilers at home tonight in this contest. Even though the Edmonton Oilers started out the season at home playing terrible hockey, they had a terrible record at Rogers Place. They've turned that around. Now 2/3 of the way through the season, they have a record on home ice 18-8-2. And the St. Louis Blues, they still have a losing record on the road this season. They're 13, 14, and 1. So this here is a no-brainer. For my third pick, I like the Edmonton Oilers, and I like them to win in regulation for added value at home tonight versus the visiting St. Louis Blues. So to recap my Hashmans Hockey Hat-trick of 3 picks in tonight's NHL action, my first pick, I like the New York Rangers on the money line at home versus the visiting Columbus Blue Jackets. My second pick, I like under 6.5 total goals scored in the Columbus Blue Jackets at the New York Rangers tonight. And my third pick, I like the Edmonton Oilers to win in regulation at home versus the visiting St. Louis Blues tonight. Thanks for watching my video, hockey fans. Please don't forget, if you like my video and you like my picks, give me a thumbs up by slashing that like button down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please put your comments in the comment section below because I'd like to know what your picks are in tonight's action, and I'd like to know what you think of mine. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Good luck with your picks. Let's all win.